Good morning, and a lovely morning it is. This is Friday morning after our week of conferences and meetings. Look like it might rain today, and that would be appreciated. Also, I wanted to give you an application that you might find useful. Very often, there's a difference between what we said and what we wish we would have said. For example, this is an application that I didn't cover that I really wish I would have. You see the writing across the top, an application you might find useful. I created this, and it doesn't go uphill or downhill because I wrote on a grid. I zoomed my Doceri screen to 300% by starting with a blank Doceri screen, putting on 2 fingers, and using the Apple gesture of spreading your fingers apart to zoom out. As I do that, Doceri tells me what my zoom level is, and I went to 300%, and certainly 250% or 325 would have been just about as good. Now, with the screen zoomed that much, your Doceri screen is a window into your reality. And so you want to move that window to the upper left-hand corner to start writing. 2 fingers on the window, and you can drag. A single finger on the window and you start writing, but 2 fingers and you can drag that window around until you get to the upper left-hand corner. And there, in a bright yellow that I had chosen, staying within the lines, because I had selected a grid background, I carefully wrote an application you may find useful. Now, after I had written that, I pulled my scrubber back to the beginning, back to the 0 point, and I changed the background because I didn't want to display this with the grid lines. I just wanted it to look like I could really write in a straight line. Of course I can't. And you see that what we've just been talking through goes a little bit uphill and downhill. I don't generally do that zoom and grid because I think I'm not after perfect, I'm after good enough, and I believe that my lines are straight enough. But some of you may prefer. If you prefer, that's an application that you have. Along the lines of what I wish I would have said, I find the Doceri and the ability to make a quick video very useful with classes to complete a thought that I didn't finish in my allotted class period. So if I have a result that I was putting on the board and I really want to get it done before 3 or 4 days or maybe even a weekend has elapsed, maybe even spring break, I will go ahead and make a video on just that one point and then send that video as an email attachment to all my students. Or I could post the video in Eraser and just send the students a notification that the video is up and they ought to take a look at it. And that'll finish a thought that we were dealing with in class. Of course, sometimes I still make mistakes, and I'm thinking at this point that I'm never going to get to where I don't make mistakes. So I can use a quick video to correct a mistake that I made in class. And as a final application of quick videos, I get individual requests for answer to a question or a clarification. And I find that students really are appreciative when I make a short video to answer their question. And that's so much better, in many cases, than trying to type out some kind of a mathematical answer using a keyboard. Math just doesn't lend itself real well to the keyboards. You need to sketch graphs and use our math symbols and carry the argument forward. So that's 3 ways that I use quick videos. And they're not really related to making videos for inverted classrooms, but I think they're very useful and very much appreciated by students. So I hope you find your iPad useful, and Doceri useful in particular, and I want to very much thank all of you for attending the workshops. I'll be happy to be a resource person for you should that need arise. Thank you. Have a good summer.